Good afternoon. I am speaking to you today on a matter of utmost gravity regarding the integrity of our academic process. We are aware of the serious public allegations raised concerning the quality and validity of a doctoral dissertation completed in 2013. When I submitted that work in 2013, I was dishonest. I cut corners, and I did not meet the fundamental requirement of original ethical scholarship. And there is no acceptable excuse for what I did. I also owe a debt of gratitude to the diligence of Solomon Nelson. It is because of his meticulous work and his commitment to the true standard of scholarship that this painful truth has come to light. Oh, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Very happy and excited to be here today. We had a huge pivot this morning, okay? I woke up ready to do a video talking about the real problem with this whole Mike Israetel scandal that we've been having. So many people have been focusing on Mike's shortcomings, but what I noticed a lot of people haven't really been touching on, except for myself in my videos, as well as in Solomon Nelson's video, where he exposed this thing, is the fact that the East Tennessee State University, sorry guys, I did not sleep well last night, how that university is actually not really being held accountable to a large degree, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And so what happened, I opened up my YouTube feed today and I see a video from Zerk Fitness, the real scandal behind the Mike Israetel PhD drama. It was released 7 hours ago, and it has 21,387 views at the time of making this video. Fantastic video that Zerk Fitness put out today, but the guy took my video. But that's okay. He didn't take my video, right? He didn't pull a Mike Israetel where Mike took someone else's paper and then just regurgitated it. He beat me to it. So good for him. The guy's been on a roll. Check out his channel. He's got some cool stuff. It might be a faceless channel, guys, but hey, listen, faceless channels, in my opinion, they have a place, all right? So today what we're going to be talking about is what could Mike Israetel, as well as the university, what could they have done better? What should they have done better? I mentioned in a previous video that if Mike only took 5 minutes to breathe, maybe not 5 minutes, maybe 24 hours to breathe before kind of reacting to this whole situation, that things would have been much different for him. Now, we're going to discuss today what they should have done, what their PR people should have done, because obviously Mike has PR. Obviously, the university has to have public relations, right? I would hope so. And so we're going to be talking about that today. So I'm going to be reading this in the voice of Mike Israetel and in the voice of the university themselves. We're going to be deep diving into this, and we're going to be trying to teach people how to do better. I am not saying I am perfect by any means, but I am saying that this should have been handled very, very differently. And so this is how it should have been handled, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Let's get into it. Statement from the Office of the President, East Tennessee State University. Good afternoon. I am speaking to you today on a matter of utmost gravity regarding the integrity of our academic process. We are aware of the serious public allegations raised concerning the quality and validity of a doctoral dissertation completed in 2013. The immediate freezing of the document upon the breaking of this controversy was a mistake, and one that we regret, as it conveyed an entirely false impression of a cover-up. Our commitment to transparency, however, begins now. Let me be unequivocally clear. This incident represents a profound and unacceptable lapse in our internal dissertation review and quality assurance process. This is not the standard of East Tennessee State University. This single failure does not define the thousands of meticulously researched ethical dissertations our faculty and students produce. But it is a failure that falls squarely on this institution and my shoulders. For that, we offer our sincerest apologies to our alumni, students, and the academic community at large. We recognize that this news is deeply unsettling, particularly for the hundreds of honest students, dedicated faculty, and proud alumni who have worked tirelessly to uphold the integrity of an ETSU degree. We owe it to you, our conscientious community, to make this right. I also want to specifically acknowledge the individual whose diligence brought this matter to our attention, Solomon Nelson. While the process has been difficult, we are ultimately grateful for his commitment to the truth. His meticulous review and unwavering standard serve as a challenge to our internal systems, and we embrace the opportunity to improve. Effective immediately, we are initiating a 3-part action plan. First, transparency and preservation. The original dissertation will be immediately reinstated and preserved in our public digital repository in the exact form it was submitted and approved, with an accompanying institutional notice that a formal review is underway. Second, formal review. I have formally chartered a special cross-departmental academic integrity review committee whose members have no prior involvement with this specific program or the faculty in question. This committee is tasked with a rigorous, objective investigation into the claims of data integrity issues, plagiarism, and original contribution. We will follow our policy on misconduct in scholarship and research to the letter, I assure you. Third, systematic reform. Regardless of the final outcome of the degree review, we are launching a comprehensive audit of all doctoral defense procedures to ensure this failure in oversight can never be repeated. We will institute mandatory third-party data validation and new layers of citation integrity checks. We will publicly share a summary of these new reforms once they are enacted. Our mission is the honest dissemination of knowledge. We will see this matter through to its conclusion with integrity and transparency, and we will take the firmest action required to protect the value of an East Tennessee State University degree. Thank you for your time. And now, if Mike Israetel did things correctly. There is only one reason this situation exists, and it is entirely my fault. I am recording this video to take full and complete responsibility for my actions regarding my doctoral dissertation. I made a profound mistake. I failed myself. I failed the rigorous standards of the program. And most critically, I failed every honest student and faculty member at ETSU. I want to apologize, without condition or qualification, for submitting a doctoral paper that contains significant issues with data integrity and source citation. I must also apologize to my professional colleagues and to everyone who has followed and supported my work, my subscribers, followers, and supporters as a whole. I have broken your trust in my judgment and integrity, and I am deeply sorry for the disappointment I have caused. When I submitted that work in 2013, I was dishonest. I cut corners, and I did not meet the fundamental requirement of original ethical scholarship. And there is no acceptable excuse for what I did. I understand that my action has put my university, the place that invested in me, and where I earned my degree, at significant reputational risk. By handing in a flawed paper, I cheapened the value of every legitimate degree issued by East Tennessee State University. For putting the institution, its name, and its honest graduates in jeopardy, I am deeply sorry. I also owe a debt of gratitude to the diligence of Solomon Nelson. It is because of his meticulous work and his commitment to the true standard of scholarship that this painful truth has come to light. His actions are a challenge for us to all do better, and I thank him for his courage. This apology is just the first step in my personal corrective action. Effective today, I am formally requesting a withdrawal of the 2013 paper from the public domain and from the university's repository. I fully support and will cooperate completely with the university's Academic Integrity Review Committee, providing any and all documentation they require. I accept any and all sanctions the university deems appropriate for my academic misconduct, up to and including the permanent revocation of the degree. I will not appeal or seek to minimize the consequences. I know that an apology is just words, and true atonement must be demonstrated through a commitment to integrity and service, which I honestly have tried to embody in the years since this paper was written. Since 2013, I have been fortunate to dedicate my professional life to applied sports science and public health, specifically focusing on bodybuilding, fat loss, and sustainable fitness. I have worked tirelessly to use my platform for good, including securing and distributing over $150,000 in research grants for students and donating more than $100,000 to support exercise and nutrition labs in multiple nations. I hope my dedicated and ethical efforts in the health and wellness community over the past decade prove that despite this single, deep flaw in my academic past, I have learned the importance of ethical, honest conduct. My professional commitment has always been and remains focused on serving the public good, and I will continue to work tirelessly to earn back the trust that my past mistake has broken. Thank you for hearing me. And so, guys, this is my personal opinion on how the university and Dr. Mike should have handled this particular situation after stopping, after thinking, and after breathing. At the end of the day, no excuse is going to fix what has been done. We've seen Mike, not really seen the university make too many statements as far as I am aware, but we've seen Mike come up with excuse after excuse trying to cover this rather than accept the fact that, hey, bro, somebody out there was smarter than you. So I hope that this is helpful to the university and Mike, because if I was you guys, I wouldn't say another word until that word is similar to what I just said here today. I'm trying to help. If I was Mike, I would shut my mouth. Shut up, bro. Don't post another thing. Mike's PR team, what are you guys getting paid for? And East Tennessee State University, guys, if you haven't made any public relation messages yet, I recommend this be the one. It is not too late. Do the right thing. Just because these are my words, it does not mean that you cannot vibe with those words. These words can still resonate with you guys, and you can go ahead and implement them. Thanks again to Solomon Nelson for everything that he's been doing. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be making on this subject because, hey, there are other things to talk about. We just had a great video come out the other day by Scott Herman that is unfortunately likely going to go under the radar because of all this controversy. That video talks about how Hussein Farhat has recently been caught allegedly copying Jeff Nippard's old videos. And we also have another great video that came out by Solomon Nelson talking about how Jeff Nippard is poking his nose into people's business again and getting himself involved with things that he should not be doing. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all at the next video.